Good time zone, everyone, and welcome to WriterGreg on Twitch.tv. Merry Christmas and happy December to everyone. Glad that you could make it. Thank you so much for being here. I guess I'm in a festive mood all month because the Christmas music is playing on the radio and NaNoWriMo is over, so let the holiday season begin. Thank you so much for being here for Morning Marches, the Twitch show where we work on our creative endeavors 10 minutes at a time. And still get into the groove of things, recovering from the 24-hour Twitch challenge. It wasn't a Twitch challenge, the 24-hour charity stream for Kids Need to Read. Because of all of your generosity, we were able to raise over $300 helping and supporting children's literacy for underprivileged children and libraries and schools and the like. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for already making this season of charity and goodwill toward man even better. So with that, we are going to have writing sprints, and get into all of it. So I am going to share my screen and start getting ready. A little slow on the uptake this morning, but that's not going to be a problem, I hope. So we will be following the process of having a Twitch writing sprint beginning every 15 minutes, and they last 10 minutes long, and it's 5 minutes after the quarter, so meaning 5:05, 5:20, 5:35, 5:50, and so the 10-minute sprint will end roughly on the quarter of the hour. This allows me to have a 5-minute intro and welcome before we get started. So it is pretty good. So we will go ahead and get that ready. I am continuing to work on my NaNoWriMo novel to make sure that it is in tip-top shape, because even though I won NaNoWriMo, I didn't finish my NaNoWriMo book. That is something that I really want to get ready and prepare. So with that, I'm just going to start working on it, get some preparation done. Feel free to comment in the chat what you will be working on today as we work together. And then I will begin the sprints when the alarm goes off in about 2 minutes. So we have 2 minutes to prepare for our sprint. I am using the World Anvil platform for creating my novel. So hello, Very Blue Violin. Bienvenue and welcome. Happy time zone. Glad to have you here. And it's a good day. It's a good day because I'm going to make it a good day. Just got to get some couple things ready. It is. I know that people have difficulties. I know that there are troubles out there. I know that the world is a dark and gloomy place, but it can be slightly lighter if we face it with a positive attitude and a smile. And sometimes you have to plaster that positive attitude and smile and just grin through it. But truly, I think if we want to be happy, we need to act happy, and then we can be happy. So there's your crazy little psychology for the day. All right, there is our first sprint of the morning. And going over to our countdown timer. So one thing I am starting to do in the this month of December is I am going to be starting the sprints and then playing a 60-second ad break so that it can support the channel, and subscribers receive an ad-free experience. So just to let everyone know what that is happening. So we're going to start the timer, and we're going to go music up, microphone off, and I'll see you in 10. Good morning, good time zone, and welcome everyone. And a big shout out to Zog Mad Dog for rating us with a large party. Thank you so much, and welcome everyone. We have Rogue Rider, DM Stretch, of course, Zog Mad Dog, Elia, Sable Aradia, Daz the Cat, Coffee Quills. So good to have all of you here. And honestly, I did not know that RGB A, meaning red, green, blue alpha, worked in hexadecimal for CSS. That is pretty cool. Hi, Coffee Quills. How are you? So that is pretty cool. So what? Again, so we're in the middle of our vanilla, boring, plain morning marches. Not sure what to say about the super exciting stuff. Kind of on the lull after all of the Game of Tomes, all of the NaNoWriMo, but we are here for World Ember. So anyone who is in the middle of world building, welcome, and you can come here and talk about ideas and also have some sprints to work on your World Ember or world building articles for the month of December. Personally, I am working on finishing up my NaNoWriMo novel. Even though I hit the end of the words, the 54,000, I did not finish my story. And a little bit, it was really frantic there at the end with all of the preparations for the charity stream, which again, thank you everyone so very much. It was a success beyond my wildest dreams. It was amazing, and I have some fun follow-up plans that I hope to come to fruition for the next or future Game of Tomes and things of that nature. And so it's fun that it's 11 months away and I'm already excited about what we will be able to do for the future Game of Tomes. So there we go. So again, welcome. We'll be starting our next sprint in about 2 minutes at 20 after the hour, and then we will go forward. So if anyone, please feel free to mention what you're working on in the chat, and then we can have a good talk about it. And if you are sprinting and you want to report your words, please feel free to do that as well. All right, so I am gonna just start going through. Yes, I am so looking forward to that Sable Aradia, emphasis. I'm sorry. Sleeping or just staying up at this point? Have you been up all night, Zog? Listen, as a fellow 24-hourer who oh, that is just I'm sorry. That 24-hour. Oh, you're on the night shift. Oh, okay. Shellback tattoos for seafarers. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, you're on the night shift though. Okay, you're excused. All right. Well, that is our sprint timer. So we are going to go ahead and start the sprint. And so there is the timer started. There we go. We'll turn the music up, microphone off, and I will see you in 10. right, that sprint is over. How did everyone do? Hey, Deslocat, 300 words for the minor character. Now to the firefighting article. That sounds fun. Zog, a whopping 53. Now, everyone needs to realize, hey, Kiddopoy, these are, if you are working on world building, it's not as many words as writing, okay? I think it was a very smart of Dimitri and Janet and the World Ember Challenge to have it only being 10,000 words, because world building words are different than fictional prose words. There's a lot more effort that goes into them. There's a lot more craft in it. So, if you are used to running, 200, 300 words in a sprint for a narrative like NaNoWriMo, and now you're down to, something a half or a third of that, that's okay. You are making progress. Please be sure to understand that. It is this any and all progress, because you can have a super awesome idea in a very short amount of words. Oh, woke up late. I made coffee. Good on ya. All right. So I have this, this problem here where the end of my novel for NaNoWriMo kind of got a little muddled, where I didn't have my novel fully planned out to the end because I ran out of time and I needed to start the book for NaNoWriMo on the 1st of the month. And so now I'm trying to go back and fix it, meaning put it back in place. How does the outline work? Aligning what I planned impromptu, my practically discovery writing that I did at the month of November, now back into my pre-planning article. And see, this is why I really like to have everything planned out beforehand, so that I don't have to do this retroactive stuff, this retroactive fixing of things. I can just plan it out the first time and go forward. DM Stretch, doing your CSS for a new one-shot article. Okay. Very Blue Violin. Moving forward, hoping the ending will appear at some point. That would be me. Yeah. And see, that's one thing that I think could be difficult for discovery writers. If you don't know what the ending is, how do you know when you get there? I don't know. That's just a really interesting question. If you don't know your destination, how do you know when you get there? And that is a skill that can be developed by discovery writers. Personally, as an outliner, I think I'm just going to stick with what I do. Okay, so we have about less than a minute before our next sprint begins. So get ready and get those those shoulders loose, those fingers ready to go, and we'll start our sprint. Let's get the timer going. There we go, timer going, music up, microphone off. I'll see you in 10. we go. Review your work. How's everything going? I think I got a couple of scenes back into place where they should be. "89 words for Daz." Good job. A song. How fun, Zog. Let's see. Okay, very blue violin. All right, some 255 words for scene planning. Good. Just looking where I have here. Hey, Dinosaur Bob. Welcome. How are you? Good morning and welcome to the sprint stream. I guess it doesn't like the word counts from yesterday forgot to show up today. Yeah, and it's not good. It's not good for cephalopods to be cold now, is it, Dinosaur Bob? Cephalopod is a dinosaur, right? I hope I didn't say something weird in Latin. Oh, okay, the sun is just rising over the building across the street. Got it. Oh, yesterday you had awesome counts. Today, not so much. Well, I can appreciate that. Cephalopods are squids. Okay. I think we were talking about cephalopods during the 24-hour stream with the different types of things. Yeah. Sauropod. Yes. Okay, sauropod. Yep. Okay. I'm no mollusk. Darn right you're not. All right, let's get ready for the next sprint. All right. Let's get over to the timer. We'll start up the timer. Turn the music up. Microphone's off. I'll see you in 10. And there we go. Dinosaur Bob, my brain hasn't fully descrambled yet. I will admit that. Yesterday evening was a long one, trying to get my body back into the regular wake sleep cycle. Has been a challenge. You asked earlier if my brain hasn't fully descrambled yet, and it hasn't. So just working on that. Dianica, Merry Christmas. Got less than 2 hours of sleep. Oh, your son said that night was canceled. Oh, that's funny. Night was canceled, so it must be true. Oh. That is fun. All right, yeah. See, what day of the week is it? Is it Wednesday? Or is it Thursday? It's Thursday. Yeah, I'm all messed up. You guys changed time? No. I stream at 5 a.m. Mountain and 7 a.m. Eastern. Played your first session for adults last night. Had a blast, but my brain was too full to sleep. First time in more than a decade. Awesome. That is pretty cool. Were you the? Oh yeah, that's right. You said you were DMing for them. That is pretty cool. All right, so we are going to, yeah. I am, sticking with this same schedule as I had during the month of November, and during the month of November, I was at 2 hours every morning at 5 a.m. and oh yeah. Well, I didn't get to bed really well early last night. I had some things come up and prevented me from getting to bed as early as I would have liked to. So yeah, in a house full of night owls, it's difficult to be the early bird. So there will be a nap in my future today. Yeah, good job on the 112 words. Here we are. I was waiting for this to happen. There we go. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate that. Oh my, change the motivation. Okay. What do you want the motivation to be? See you, Violin. Thanks for coming by. Okay, Dianica. What do you want to force me to do for the 750 lemons? Because if you look, I forgot what you mentioned earlier. So I'm going to start the sprint so we can stay on track. And please feel free to put that in there, and I will we'll talk about it. Okay, so start the timer. Oh yeah. Um, I need to find a water bottle. Let's turn the music up. Microphone's off. I'll see you in 10. Sorry about that emergency. Thank you so much for your patience. And I'm back. Thank you so much. Oh, the Lady Writes rating. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome. And glad to have you here. So, sorry about that. No, it wasn't, but he is whining in his kennel. So, here is my spritzing bottle. So, if you wish to redeem a new motivation, I have changed it in the area down below. Here it is. So if you want to give me a refreshing spritz, that is now available. I had to steal this from the ironing board, but I may be able to go get one on my own. Yep, Dianica, there you go. Okay, so let's start up the next sprint, because and I do apologize for the alarm for going so long. That was not something I want to do very often. So there is the sprint. Let's turn up the music. We'll turn off the microphone, and I'll see you in 10. And that's the end of the sprint. I'm just finding some information here that I want to share. We were talking about the increased advertisements during the sprints, and yes, I am intentionally running a 60-second ad break at the start of each of the writing sprints, and this is to force the ad breaks to be in a time when I'm not talking, when we're not talking, and when we're all going to be writing anyway, and it can just be ignored. My concern is that if I didn't do that, Twitch being owned by Amazon and it being the busiest shopping part of the year, they're just going to throw in ads when I don't want them. And so that's what I am doing is, and I'm trying to find that information on Twitch, because as you can see here, I allow ad-free viewing for subscribers to watch my content channel ad-free. And so that is that's the trade-off. So Amazon's going to run ads on me, and hopefully by me pushing the 60-second ad during the sprints, that won't interrupt our time together, because I believe there was somewhere that... Okay, thanks, Dazzlecat. Yeah, because I don't know where it is, but let me see if I can follow it. I find it, but no, I'm not going to waste the time. But because what happens, I think, is if you run a 60-second ad, you get 30 minutes of free time. You know, so that way you don't get you don't get slapped with an ad every 30 minutes. Yes, you're getting one every 15, but in case there's a sprint takeover or there's an article discussion, then your an ad won't go over you. Of course, all subscribers get the Twitch channel for ad-free, so if you would like to avoid ads at all, please do consider subscribing and supporting the channel. But if not, this is what I think is the best way to prevent ads from interrupting us during our conversations in the breaks. So hoping that works, because it's the best idea I got to try to make sure that we can have good writing sprints and not interruptions when we do decide to talk. So yay, marketing. All right, so with that, let's get into another sprint. Thank you, and thank you for your patience and understanding during this process. And yeah, I'll turn up the mic, turning off the microphone, and I will see you in 10. And there we go, the end of the sprint. Hello, Pitu Putu. Welcome. And good job on completing your last final exam of the year. I don't miss higher education. I do miss having the end of year finals to be the feeling of having completed the end of the year finals. I don't miss school, don't miss finals, but I do enjoy the I'm done. 150 words for Daz. Good job. Okay, we have, all right, got a question for everyone. There are Discord mod bots that allow you to track writing. And I know that there are some Discord servers that have a writing mod bot where it runs writing sprints. Yes, the satisfaction after the exams. So, is that something that you would like to see, that during our sprints here, instead of reporting words in the chat, would you like to report words in Discord with a writing mod bot? Because I know that if there's the same bot in multiple different places, it doesn't count. And I could support someone else's server and have that, or we would still have, you could still just report as we always do now, but there's also the idea of having it. I record on some Discord groups. Okay. Because if people are trying to level up, they're trying to, they support that. I don't want to duplicate the efforts or dilute your work or the progress you're making. I just don't know if that is something that you as the viewers would like to see. So anyway, if you have any thoughts, please feel free to add it to the live stream discussion, or we could just talk, just let me know. So we have about 1 more minute or less before our final sprint of the morning, so let's get ready to go. And if someone wants to redeem a Guide the Raid, I think it's like 3,000 lemons. If you want to determine who we're going to raid, please redeem that during the next sprint, and then we'll raid that person. I have Sprint bot and Writer bot, but honestly, I'd keep it separate. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Sable. Okay. Alright, so here we go in the last sprint. So please feel free to continue sharing your thoughts about that. Okay, I'm the sprint bot. Okay, that works. Thanks, Dianica. Oh, and sprint bots for solo runs. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for providing that feedback. That really does help, because any time I spend messing with the bot is not time that I could be spending in other valuable improvements. So yeah, that's good to know. All right, there is the sprint timer coming up. We'll turn the microphone up, the music up, microphone off, and I will see you in 10. right, and there we go. That is the end of the last sprint that we have for this morning. I do hope that it went well for everyone. And that's it for this day. 2 hours of writing sprints of creativity to start off your time zone, or to fit in wherever time zone you may be in. So thank you everyone for joining me this morning. Thank you so much. Well, I got to get over this good morning, good evening, and good night stuff. So good time zone, everyone. I hope that you have a great day, a great night, and that you keep working on your creative dreams, even if it is only 10 minutes at a time. I did not receive a raid request, so let's take a look and see who is on stream. We have Dinosaur Bob. Let's get ready to raid Dinosaur Bob. RPG Dinosaur. Did I spell that right? Invalid username. Oh, Diana, that is great to know that there is a 24-hour charity stream. Supporting the Children's Miracle Network. What a wonderful thing. And I do hope that if there's not another member of the Anvilite Streaming Corps streaming at a specific time, sure feel free to get into that Children's Miracle Network stream and help them out. And until that time, let's go raid Dinosaur Bob. And no, I don't. Come on. There. Finally, thank you. All right. Thanks everybody so much. Yeah, no worries about the double dipping. It's appreciated. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I will be back tomorrow, Friday morning, for more morning marches. Until then, have a great day and Merry Christmas.